Good afternoon, everyone. I know we are still in ads, so I'm just real quick finishing posting my going live notifications. I do apologize. I noticed last week while we were streaming that it takes a few minutes to run the first ad of the stream. It takes like 2-3 minutes before it runs the 3-minute ad. But if you play one manually, it just runs 2 ads. So if I ran a 3-minute ad, it would still run its 3-minute ad, leading to like 6 minutes of ads at the start of stream. So I'm just letting it run its ad, but then it ends up running it late. So we go over our starting soon timer a little bit. So there's still about 30 seconds of ads. I will hold off until everyone is back before we start properly saying hello. And yeah, I'll finish posting my going live notifications because I was behind on that. Because I've been messaging my boyfriend. He fucked his knee up recently, and so he's been at the doctor today, and he's updating me on what's going on. Sweet. Cool. Alrighty, welcome in, everyone. I hope we are all doing well. It is Tuesday, 1:55 p.m. Sweet. 1:55 p.m, so I'm slightly early today, but that's alright. It's only by a few minutes. It's not a big deal. But I hope we are all doing well. It's a new week. I'm very excited to be streaming. Unfortunately, no TikTok streams probably this week. My chat is still not working. I've opened a support ticket with my agency and with TikTok. I have not heard anything about it, but I'm fingers crossed that that issue will be fixed soon because I would like to go back to multi-streaming to TikTok. But if I can't read chat, then there's no point. Thank you. Love the wall decorations. These posters you don't normally see. This isn't our usual setup, but these ones are from the Pokemon 151 trading card set. They came in some of the boxes. That one is from like Wish. So that one I've had for a while. And then these ones are all Pokemon as well. Oh yeah, I like them. No RGB lights, unfortunately. Normally we have lights on in the background, but they're not plugged in right now. So that's fine. But welcome in. So yeah, I'm hoping we can go back to TikTok streams soon. But yeah, I would like to be able to read my chat. So I need to wait till that issue gets fixed. Still don't even know what the issue is. I seem to be like the only person having this problem. One other person said they're having the same things. Yeah, I've opened some support tickets and I'm just waiting to hear back. But I'm hoping that that can be fixed soon. Like I could go live, but there's no point if I can't read the chat, if I can't talk to the people. So I'm just not bothering. But I'm still here. Twitch still works. Twitch always works. So that's what we're doing. Also, my microphone filters are being weird today. And my mic's like peaking when it's not supposed to. Let me see if that fixes the issue. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Scream test. Ah! Okay, yeah, that fixes the issue. Sorry. Sorry for the scream test. I had a gain filter on because I'm sitting a bit further back from my microphone than I'd like. But I think I'm still loud enough, so I took the gain filter off, but we're good. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I've had a very productive weekend so far. We had, what happened on Saturday? So on Saturday, I had just a short little shift at work, 3 hours, 12 to 3. So I did that, and then I did a little bit of cleaning. I cleaned the bathroom and I cleaned the kitchen. And then on Sunday, I had another shift at work. It was like a 4-5 hour one, 9:30 to 2. So did that, and that was very busy. It was actually very busy on the weekend. Saturday was fine, it was only a few hours. But Sunday was really busy because I knew that Monday we were starting to set up for Christmas at work. So all the tasks I would normally do on a Monday, I made sure I got done on Sunday so I didn't have to worry about them, which thank God I did. So Sunday was good, and then when I came home, I did some more cleaning, did the floors, so vacuumed and mopped, and that was my Sunday. So then yesterday, Monday, I worked all day, so 8:30 to 5:30, and yeah, we had the start of our setup for Christmas, so I was literally doing things for the entire 9 hours, aside from my lunch break, obviously. So that was a very busy day, but almost got it all done. And I don't work for the rest of the week, so it is no longer my problem. But yeah, that was good. Came home, had dinner, and we watched Pokemon Ranger in the Discord last night, which was good. I've been doing myself, I did when we watched all the Studio Ghibli movies, I was making myself a little tier list as we watched them, so I'm doing the same thing with the Pokemon movies. I'm like ranking them all as we watch them. Pokemon Ranger was good. It was mid. It's not the best one that I've watched, not my favorite, but it's better than the last few we've watched, I think. So that was good. And then I had a very chill night last night. I had a bit of a self-care night. I had a shower, not quite an everything shower. I didn't wash my hair, but I just had a real good scrub down, did some skincare afterwards, and I snuggled up in bed and watched some YouTube and put away some laundry last night. Which brings us to today. I've had also a very productive day today, but a lot more chill. Less cleaning, which is nice. Besides the Evolutions, who's your favorite Pokemon? If we're not counting Umbreon, then it would be Gengar. Gengar used to be my favorite Pokemon for a very long time, but because he's a trade evolution, and I was always very late to the game, I got my consoles after like the Wi-Fi connections had all been shut down, and I never grew up with friends who also liked Pokemon, so I could never actually get a Gengar, which is why Umbreon took over. But I would say Gengar. I even have, I'm gonna have to probably stand up, I have a Gengar tattoo as well. I got him earlier this year, actually. He's quite new. I like him. I've been getting complimented on my tattoos a lot recently at work. I think normally my work shirts, the sleeve covers my arm, but the shirts I've been wearing recently are slightly smaller than my older t-shirts because I've been behind on laundry, so the sleeves are shorter, and so my tattoos have been showing. I've been getting a lot of compliments on the Gengar and on the Doom tattoo. Someone came into work and they also had a Doom tattoo, so we fist bumped, which was nice. Hooray for customer service. You find people with matching tattoos and you get fist bumps. What is your favorite Pokemon though, Mr. Bon? I'm assuming Gengar has got to be up there. I always forget that Pokken Tournament exists and that the Pokemon look disgusting. That Gengar is terrifying. That's an actually terrifying Gengar. We have a couple Gengars of our own, actually. We've got Wiggly Gengar, and Gengar Lick, and Gengar Knife. Slowpoke's also a very good choice. I do enjoy me a Slowpoke. I love the round, dumb-looking Pokemon, and he definitely fits into that. Valid choice. W choice, honestly. But no, it's been a good day so far. Not near as much cleaning, which was nice, because I did all the cleaning on the weekend, so all I had to do today was some laundry, and I unloaded the dishwasher. And that was about it for me. I prepped breakfast last night. I had overnight oats in the fridge, so that was my breakfast, which I ended up eating actually pretty late. I didn't eat breakfast till like 11. I slept in till 9 this morning. To be fair, I had a pretty late night last night. I went to bed at 10:30, which is about an hour later than I'd normally go to bed. I'm normally asleep by 9:30. But even if I have a late night, I normally don't sleep in past like 8:30, but I slept until 9 o'clock, which I wasn't mad about. Oh yeah, the like giant slowpoke. Yes, I got the Gengar Squishmallow when they did these. I didn't get the biggest size possible because I have nowhere to put that, but I got the medium size. Which, this being the medium, is like wild in of itself. But I really like him. He's got like the spikes on the back and everything. He's cool. Yeah, I was gonna get the biggest size one, but I already have too many of the giant Squishmallows and I've run out of room to put them all. Like half of them just sit on the floor now, so I had to show a little bit of self-control. They've been popping with the Pokemon Squishmallows though. I saw they did a Marill and a Dragonite a little while ago, and then I noticed Fuecoco ones popping up recently, which they look goofy as hell. I kind of want one, but they look absolutely goofy. No, I have rules to help control my spending, especially when it comes to things like Squishmallows. I will only let myself buy them if they're like my absolute favorite characters, which is why I let myself get a Gengar. That's why with like the Pokemon Pop Vinyls and the Evolution Pop Vinyls, I only got the Umbreon, because I was like, if I let myself get every single one that I kind of like, I'm gonna go bankrupt. So only my favorites are allowed. Which saddens me, but it does help control my spending. So that is for the best, I think. It's for everyone's sake. I already collect trading cards. That's good enough for me. Which, speaking of trading cards, I've been spent all weekend sorting through my cards as well, because I get TLDR when I open my cards. I put the cards that I need into my binders, and then any spares I keep aside. And then every couple months when my desk gets so full with like towers of cards, I sort them out, count them all through, and I sell them off to bulk buyers. And it has become time for me to do that again. So I've spent all weekend sorting through my cards, and I actually just finished sorting and counting them about half an hour ago. So they're all counted up, bagged, and in the tins, and then all I have to do now is count the final totals. But there's a good few thousand there. This is like twice the amount that I normally do. Normally when my desk starts getting like slightly full, I'll count them up, but I waited extra long this time because there's been a lot of sets that have come out recently. Normally they release every like 3 months. They're releasing like every 1 to 2 months now. So I have twice the amount that I normally would. It has taken me 3 days to count them all, but it's finally done. Only Pokemon plushes I own are Pikachu's. Oh yeah, the special edition ones. That's fair enough. Special editions also count because they're special. They're rare, you know? You're allowed to have the special ones. I have a couple Pokemon plushes. You can't see any of them at the moment because they're over there. But yeah, again, I used to have like twice the amount that I do. But I did a culling because I knew that I had too many, so I only kept the ones that I like really, really love. But yeah, that's been my weekend, is sorting and counting Pokemon cards. So I finished that off today. I did laundry, I unloaded the dishwasher, and then I've basically just spent the day in my office here. I got some TikToks filmed. I got about 10 TikToks filmed, which is awesome. That's what I wanted. I was aiming for 10 today. I got 10 done. I was also going to film a YouTube video today. I didn't get around to that because I was sorting through my Pokemon. My plan was to sort Pokemon for like an hour and then film a YouTube video. But I was so close to finishing the cards. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to get them finished today. And then I have the entire rest of the week to worry about the video. So that's what I did. I finished counting up my cards. I finished that probably about half an hour ago and then set up for stream. So I just need to total them now. And then either tomorrow or Thursday, I'll film and edit the YouTube video. So it has put me a day behind schedule, but we'll get there. It's not a big deal. I'm not leaving it to like the very last minute. I'm leaving it a little later than I would have liked, but I still have plenty of time. Thanks to TikTok, that's how I found you. Ooh, welcome in from TikTok. Thank you for coming. That's super cool. I hope that you enjoy your stay here. If you don't, no offense taken. But thank you for choosing to come over. I've been working real hard on TikTok lately. I'm slowly trying to transition into more general streaming advice and OBS advice content and that sort of thing. And I think people are really enjoying that, which is good. Because I know, especially when I started streaming, I didn't know anyone else who streamed. I had to learn everything by myself, basically. And I would have loved some of the videos that I make back when I started. Because some of the complicated stuff, sure. But even just simple things like your settings or how to like set up OBS to begin with, the like basic things. People have been doing it for a while, even myself. Like, I've been doing this for 2.5 years now. I'm like, it's common sense to me, and it's second nature at this point to me. But it wasn't 2 years ago, and I would have loved the help 2 years ago. So, even just basic, simple things, I think, should be made into videos. So that's what I'm doing. Need some small Aussie streamers and creators. Let's go. Yes, you have found the right place then. We are from Australia and we are suffering. It is very fucking hot right now. It's November's still technically spring. So we're not even in summer proper yet. And it's like 35 degrees during the day. I think this week is 37 Celsius, which is intense. I'm having to like, aircons are running 24/7 at this point. I've been getting away up until now with just having the fans on, but aircons are needed now. It's really bad. I am suffering. Hello, Soviet. 43 for you? Fuck that. Fuck that. Nope. I couldn't. We get, in like the middle of summer, December's actually the worst for it. December, we get like 40. We'll hit to 40. We rarely go above 40. But yeah, that's rough. Anything above 30, honestly, I'm already not happy with. Once it starts hitting like 35 and up, I cannot cope. Like, I cannot be outdoors at all. New South Wales isn't much better, I can imagine. At least New South Wales gets actually cold winters. That is nice. The coldest our winters get is like 10 degrees. Which, to be fair, for Queensland is freezing cold. But my ideal temperature is like 15 degrees. If I could live in like 15 to 20 all year round, I would love it. I would love it, but no, I have to sit here and suffer with like 38. By like 10 a.m., might I add. I think yesterday, no, it was Sunday. It wasn't even 10 a.m. and it was 35 degrees. Which is rough. There's a snubble in chat. I already have a snubble. Sweet. Excuse me. Yes, that has been my last few days. I have the rest of the week off work as well, because I worked the last few days over the weekend. I have a few days off now, so I don't work again until Sunday. It's Tuesday and I have until Sunday off. So this is grind week. I'm batching up a shit ton of TikToks. I'm gonna try and film 2 YouTube videos this week, just so I can try and keep a little bit ahead. But I do need a video up for this Sunday, so that is either tomorrow or Thursday's plan, depending on how I feel tomorrow, because tomorrow's our morning stream. So it depends how I feel. But that's my plan for the week, and I don't have much else to do otherwise. So it's basically just going to be making sure I keep caught up on content, and that's why I wanted to finish my Pokemon cards today as well, because now I don't have to look at that either. So it is just filming and editing, basically, which is what I love. I hate editing, but I do kind of enjoy knowing I just have like a whole day I can like film and edit and play Content Creator Simulator. It's very fun. I enjoy it. But have you been Soviet as well? I feel like it's been a little bit. That might be wrong. That might be wrong. No, not all of the points. Wow. Upsetting. But I hope we have all been well. That's been my weekend. So I was very busy, very productive. And I'm excited for the week ahead to grind out some content and play full-time Creator Simulator for a little bit. As for today, though, Retrovember is now in full spring. Full spring? Full swing, that's the word. Retrovember is now in full spring, and we are starting up a brand new game today. It is called Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem, which is the edgiest game title I think I've ever heard. This one's a fun one. It's one of the only Nintendo licensed horror games. It's exclusive to the GameCube. It has never been ported or remade or anything. Hence why we have a GameCube copy. Woke up this morning, my back reminded me that being born in the 90s means I'm an old man, and now I am in pain. I feel that. I was born in the early 2000s, and I am also in pain. So I can only imagine how that extra 10 years has fared for you. And it's clearly not well. But this game is very fun. It is a survival horror-esque game. It's kind of medieval vibes. I think you get sent back in time into the medieval era, and you need to try and get find some sort of artifact to get back to present day. I'm not actually 100% on the story, but the reason why this game is so special is because it has a sanity meter. Now, what you might be thinking is, oh, we've seen sanity meters before. Have you ever played Amnesia? And yes, I have played Amnesia. But this is nothing like Amnesia, and it's also a lot older than Amnesia. The sanity meter in this game is very fun because it doesn't necessarily fuck with your player character, but it fucks with you. You as a person. And while some of the effects will not hold up on a modern TV, they're very fun. Such things include your character walking around without a head, the TV volume on your TV being pretended to be turned down, fake cockroaches crawling across your screen. There's one where it pretends to delete your save file. There's one where it pretends to crash the game. Super fun things like that, which I think is super interesting. And it's always been on my radar. And I found a copy for a fairly good price a little while ago. And I'm glad to play it. This game also released in 2002, which means we're the same age. This game came out when I came out, which is very fun. So I'm excited for it. The back says, is it real or is it only in your head? Prepare for an epic psychological thriller where nothing is as it seems. As you delve deeper into the dark designs of an ancient evil, you'll have to fight your character's sanity and your own. Using the Tome of Eternal Darkness, unravel the secrets that bind Alex Roivus to an undying evil. Master the mysterious arcane magic and craft your spells to light your way through the darkness. Control a host of chosen souls destined to battle against unspeakable terrors in an adventure that spans millennia. Fend off madness as the epic tale unfolds. Unique sanity effects blur the line between fantasy and reality. Battle against grisly fiends with authentic weaponry, both ancient and modern. So yeah, the whole thing is I'm pretty sure you get sent back in time. And there's magic talismans and stuff. You can use magic spells and things in combat. And you play as a bunch of different characters as well, all from different eras of time, which is super cool. So we're gonna give this one a look. I also just want to pull this guy out because this is super fun. This is why I love getting older games like this, especially when they're in good condition, because it comes with the original manual and the pamphlets. So this is a big nostalgia hit. We've got the good old GameCube advertisement brochure. So we got Eternal Darkness, Super Mario Sunshine, Metroid Prime, Star Fox Adventures, Time Splitters, Turok, Resident Evil, Deadly Alliance, Need for Speed, Harry Potter, Tony Hawk, like such nostalgic games. I love it. Put that guy away. And then we have, what's this one? That's a warranty manual. We don't care about that. And then we have the game manual. I miss when things came with game manuals, honestly. Yeah, so you get like a little blurb about the story. You get to read about all the characters. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters to play as. You have your little control thing. You've got your like how to play. Oh, this isn't here. Combat, weapons, the sanity meter. Magic, spell casting, the inventory, the items, the map, all that fun stuff. So yeah. This guy I have already put in the console, so we are ready to go and boot it up. So let's get this guy going. I'm very excited for it. Anyway. Grab our cheeky little GameCube controller.
Deep into that darkness peering.
It starts straight away.
I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Yes, I would like 60 hertz, please. Ooh, so spoopy. Nintendo. How fun. Ooh. Hello? There we go. I was like, hello, did it crash already? We also have our death counter active for this game, which will be so fun. If it gives me an option for difficulty though, I'm picking the easiest one, because I have heard that this game can be quite challenging. And I don't want to spend like a month trying to beat this game. I've allocated myself 2 weeks, which is 6 streams. Which is 18 hours. Google says this game's about 12 hours long, but with the amount of times I usually die in these things, I'm allocating myself some extra time. But yeah, I don't really want to be taking more than 2 weeks to play this game. Because we have other games lined up for the month. We can't just play one game all month. We have other shit to do. Excuse me. Is that an egg or like a coffin? Or a summoning circle? I don't know what's happening, dude. Why are we in space? Eternal darkness! English, please. Yes. This game could not be opened because one does not exist. Please make a game file for me. Thank you. I hope I have enough room on my memory card between this and Pokemon Colosseum. Options. Okay. Subtitles on. Good. Oh? Let's just do 16:9. Rumble off. I hate controller vibration. Volume adjustment. We'll keep that max. Brightness adjustment. Here we go. Okay. I am gonna boost it ever so slightly. Audio mode, that's fine. Okay. Sweet. Wonderful. With that, let's go ahead and start game. Yeah, hopefully I've got enough space on my memory card. I don't know how big a GameCube card normally is.
Bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago.
Exposition dump.
Before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas.
I can't tell what that is.
Psychologist. I am also dead.
Oh!
This is not my story,
How are
nor
you
even
talking?
the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near.
I can't tell what I'm
Whether
looking
by
at.
fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line,
A death in
and
the
the last
family.
hope for humanity.
Hello? Ooh, fun transition. Let's go. Oh, shit. How do I move? Wait, how do I move? None of the controllers are... Nothing on the controller's working. Hello? 21,000 points away from VIP? Ooh. Keep saving, you got this. To be fair, we did go like almost a month without streams, so...
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Which, speaking of, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has followed me over the past couple weeks, and especially the past couple days. I know the month of October was not very good for us streaming-wise. I was away for what was supposed to be a week and a half, and it turned into 3 weeks of no streams just because of technical issues, and then trying to come back last week and still dealing with more technical issues, and TikTok not working, and just my schedule
Miss
being all
Roivas.
over the place. I know we're back to normal now, but just with everything
Yes,
being
I
so
suppose
wacky,
considering.
I really do appreciate
Is most unpleasant.
still the support while I've been gone and struggling to get back on a schedule, and all the offline follows we've been getting. We are really close to 1,200 followers now,
Not a pleasant
which,
sight.
considering I haven't, streamed in almost a
I'm afraid
month,
there's not much to
I
see.
really appreciate. So thank you, everyone. And for keeping up with, like, my TikTok and YouTube and stuff as well. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yeah.
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring.
Poor girl.
I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
Fair point.
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. None of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have
I
a
don't
single
think you're helping her here, bud.
You better find out who did this. I am not leaving Rhode Island until you do.
Isn't Rhode
There
Island an
must be some
actual
clue in this
place?
old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
Oh, sorry, Soviet. I appreciate the thought. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. Can I scroll down, please? There was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to his murderer. It would be here. Okay, I still can't move. Alright, A is melee. The D-pad's not doing anything. Neither of the sticks are doing anything. Okay. Got second floor key. Yeah, none of the buttons are doing anything. Let me make sure it's plugged in properly. Yeah, the controller's definitely plugged in properly. That's so weird. Maybe we legit have to bust out the instruction manual. Alright. Our characters. Left trigger is run. Control stick is move. Okay. So it's not working. I did notice it being really finicky. Options. Controller. Okay. So yeah, it's registering my controller. It's also like double pressing buttons, which is weird. Is my controller starting to die? That's not good. Alright. One moment. I'm going to put the Pokemon Colosseum disc in. Just because I know last week that was working. So I'm gonna swap discs and see if it'll let me move in Colosseum. Because if it does, then the problem's the game. If it doesn't, then my controller's dying. So give me 1 second.
Amity. I searched your kitchen and found cookies, but when I tried it, I was disgusted. Raisins. You tricked me. I thought they were chalky chip.
But I understand. I understand if you wanted chocolate chip, but like raisin cookies are so good. Don't hate on them. I will not be accepting raisin slander. Okay, so I'm just swapping discs. So we'll see if Pokemon Colosseum's working. And if it's not, then I think my controller's fucked. Which, knowing my luck, of course my controller would be fucked. Because why can't I just have 24 hours without one of my things breaking on me? But if it is broken, that's really unfortunate. Because I kind of had most of the month planned with GameCube. And this is my only GameCube controller. Alright. We're not actually playing Pokemon Colosseum right now, I'm just troubleshooting. Okay, no, my controller works in Colosseum. Huh? Okay. Oh, Google. Eternal darkness not registering inputs. I'm not on an emulator though. Eternal darkness GameCube controller not working. There we go. The fucking 4-year-old Reddit thread's coming in handy. Hold on. What a copy of Eternal Darkness and blah blah blah. My melee button works and I can press start, but as soon as I get out of the menu, no other buttons work. That's exactly the problem I'm having. And they're playing on a Wii as well. Cool. I can't move Alex. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Don't tell me this is a third-party controller issue like we had on the PS3 as well. I'm not forking out like $100 on a GameCube controller, bro. This comment coming at it in a timely fashion 3 years later. The gamepad they made for Wii U. But I don't know if that will work given it's not designed for the Wii. Yeah, I don't think that'd work either. My controller works with the melee button and I can open the menu, but none of the other buttons work and the stick won't move. That's the same problem I'm having. Yeah, sweet. So the problem is that it's a third-party controller. Fuck! My hubris! Okay. How much is a Nintendo-branded GameCube controller in 2024? This is gonna bankrupt me. Surely they're not cheap. Oh, $60. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. My ears are burning. Why? Am I too loud? I can turn myself down. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, no, these actually aren't as expensive as I was expecting. GameCube controller. Are you like name brand though? Something needs purchasing? Stop it. I did have a wireless GameCube controller on my wish list, but it's a knockoff one, which apparently the issue here is that knockoff controllers don't work with this game. Okay. That's not terrible. They're only $60 plus shipping for a genuine Nintendo branded controller. Okay, cool. Well, I guess when I get paid tomorrow, I'm buying a fucking GameCube controller. That's $60 I didn't want to have to spend this fortnight. All right. So who wants to play Pokemon Colosseum? Or, hear me out. Hear me out. I am gonna leave it up to you, actually. Do we just play some Pokemon Colosseum today and start Silent Hill tomorrow? Actually, no. Fuck you. I'm making the decision for myself. I was gonna ask, do we just play Pokemon Colosseum today and start Silent Hill tomorrow? Or do we just start Silent Hill now? But because we're already an hour into stream, I think we're just gonna play Pokemon Colosseum for the rest of today. And then we'll start Silent Hill tomorrow. And I guess I'm gonna buy a GameCube controller and we'll play Eternal Darkness at the end of the month instead, I suppose. Alright. Cool. We're almost to an ad break anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and move over to our BRB. I'll play some ads to make our ad break shut up. I'll swap over games. And I'll come back and I guess we'll play some Pokemon Colosseum today. It's probably just gonna be mostly level grinding. Because my plan was to level grind so we didn't have to do it on stream on Friday, but since we're playing it ahead of schedule, I haven't gotten to do the grinding yet. So, uno momento, I'll swap over to our BRB, we'll have our ad break, and I'll swap games. We'll come back and we'll play some Pokemon Colosseum. So, give me a minute, do your thing, and I'll see you guys back in 3 minutes. Follow the flashlights. That's a good sign. Always follow the flashlights. The flashlights know where to go. I trust the flashlights. The flashlights are nice to me. Oh, it's my shadow. That kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Lockers? Okay. Turn. Awesome. Wonderful. Cool. Don't mind me. I am just running. Follow the flashlight. Good flashlights. Oh, bad flashlight. Bad flashlight. This way instead. Oh! Oh, it got me. Alright. Give us all the soft wood. I've never wanted softwood more in my life than I do now. Please, for the love of God, don't take that out of context. Follow the flashlights. That's a good sign. Always follow the flashlights. The flashlights know where to go. I trust the flashlights. The flashlights are nice to me. Oh, it's my shadow. That kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Lockers? Okay. Turn. Awesome. Wonderful. Cool. Don't mind me. I am just running. Follow the flashlight. Good flashlights. Oh, bad flashlight, bad flashlight. This way instead. Oh! Oh, it got me. Fuck yeah.
Hey, guy.
Oh my god, we can pet it whenever we want now?
Everyone likes a little loving, right?
Can I pet it again, please?
Yeah, good boy. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we can pet the dog. Very important. Nice detail. Good game. 10 out of 10. Let's try this exit door now. Best feature. We got nothing on that again. Oh shit! Buttered popcorn or rotten egg? Wish me luck. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. It's in my teeth. I'm hitting it. I'm hitting the doors.
Ow! Please! Please stop! Fuck it. Railgun. Oh, I am the one who has been railed! I hate it here. Will you take the shaft? Ask me to dinner first. My goodness. We're a bit forward, aren't we? What happens if I go up? Ooh. Oh, I don't. Ah! Oh, that's my shadow. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. What is that? Okay. Okay. We got Kirby. We got Left Shark. We got absolutely jacked up Bongo Cat.
Wow.
I have no idea what's happening. Onto something. This whole thing could have just been avoided, I think, in the first place.
I'm back. I'm back, everyone. Let me change my stream info and turn our death counter back off. Dashboard? Edit. There we go. We're no longer using a death counter because it's Pokemon. There we go. Change of plans. It's Pokemon time. And we'll change our category to Colosseum. Sweet. Okay. Problem solved. Kind of. Education Pokemon. Death counter? No. Let me also make a note to remind myself to buy the controller. Buy GameCube controller. Alright. Everything's fine. Buy chocolate chip cookies. I deserve it at this point. There's chocolate chip cookies on the counter in the kitchen at the moment, but they're not mine. The roommate bought them. And the intrusive thoughts tell me, will they even notice if I take like one cookie? Okay. Yeah, so we stopped last time. We're doing this fucking mount battle bullshit. So onwards and upwards, we're gonna keep going in mount battle. Do some more level grinding. And we should be up to the point now where the Pokemon are gonna be like level 30 plus, so it's actually gonna be good for level grinding. Hopefully this won't take us the remaining 2 hours to do. We'll maybe spend like an hour doing this, and then the last hour of the stream we'll actually be able to do the story. And then on Friday, we'll just play more, and we'll actually be able to play the game. Will they notice if I exchange all their cookies for raisin cookies? Maybe, I don't know. I would definitely notice. They do look quite different, to be fair. These are very distinctive chocolate chip cookies. Alright, Entei, you got this, bud. Get him. Kick his ass. Why is he so floppy, bro? I don't like the way he slithers. Why does... Ah, of course you missed. Altaria, you dumb slut. I don't like the way Slackoff slithers. You don't count, you like raisin cookies. I do, I think they're good. Slackoff is me right now. Just waggling and slithering. Do you like to waggle and slither, Soviet? Is that how your Tuesday is going? Because same. Bro, I'm so pissed about this controller. This is the second time this has become an issue for me. It was the problem with the PlayStation when we tried to play Dead Space Ignition. I had to buy a genuine Sony DualShock. And now it's the problem with the GameCube. I buy third party to save money, damn it. Stop making me spend twice the amount on genuine branded products. That's so dumb. I slithered into the DMs of my lady friends and now I'm in trouble. Uh-oh, why? Is that the one you've been going on dates with? So I know you said you went on a date a couple weeks ago. Hell yeah. You caught feelings. It might get serious. Soviets caught feelings. Gonna have to remember what a relationship is like. You can't yeet them for starters, so you might have a problem there. Are we in a fucking volcano, by the way? I just noticed that. Fun old man. Let's go. Natu and a clawfish. Sure. And we'll use fly and then we will continue to keep missing fly. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna check what level Flaffy was. Soviet EXE has encountered an error. Unable to load boyfriend. Memory insufficient. Have a chocolate chip cookie about it. I'd argue that's the key to a successful relationship, actually, is exchanging food. That seems to work pretty decently. Bye, Corfish. He looks really upset. Goddamn, Umbreon still hasn't leveled up? I swear Umbreon was getting close. I've been lied to. Let's go. 34. Battling a wee lad. It is I, the wee lad. Fun old lady. Why is Mount Battle just made up of old men and women? What are they doing here? Oh, she wants to do things. Like hold hands. That's too lewd. Cooties, no! Don't hold hands. You'll get germs. That's how you get pregnant. You can't handle a child right now, Soviet. You would yeet them, and that is untrustworthy. Oh my god, did Abra just have a seizure? What have we done? Bye, Altaria. Ow! I can get pregnant? You can. You can, and it's really dangerous. You know what happens if you get pregnant, right? You die. That's how that works. That's what they taught me in school. And I trust school. Altaria! Altaria's gonna be the death of me. On one hand, I don't want to get pregnant, but if I do, I die. Oh, Soviet, no! You have so much to live for! Like eating! And raisin cookies. I mean, chocolate chip cookies. Sorry. Do you care for a date? Fuck off. God, all the old women want me. Eating hasn't been the same without horse. I understand. I feel like that needs to be a quote, by the way. Hold on. Yes, good. We're almost at 100 quotes. This is upsetting. Shadow Rush. And then fly, because you can't do anything else. Adding it to the Discord, don't mind me. I just looked at the last quote that was in Discord, the am I tattooing myself with skin juice? And I've already forgotten what that was from. Not having context is really dangerous. Mill saw cougars. Entei is a dog. He is neither. What if Entei is a cougar? I don't know, maybe that's what they mean by fun old lady. Is that she's DTF. I love that you have your specifically numbered quote memorized. That's really something. Keep your spirits peppy. I'll try, but if I get hit on one more time, I have lots of money so I can buy everything I want. I wish you and I were the same rich boy Deke, but I have to buy a GameCube controller now. Entei's a reincarnated Flareon. That is an interesting theory, that. Because yeah, it's Raikou, Entei, and Suicune are all supposed to be... Like, they all died in the fire, and it was fucking Ho-Oh, I think, that, like, revived them for protecting the tower. So yeah, the theory goes that they're, like, Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon, because obviously Johto falls right after Kanto as well. I have heard that one, and it's very interesting to think about. I was watching a video on YouTube the other day of, like, missing Pokemon that we never got to see. And it's things like, you know, like the ultimate dragon from Black and White that was supposed to be Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem combined before they split. Or like, yeah, what the legendary beasts were before they got reincarnated, that sort of stuff. And I find that stuff so interesting. You wonder if maybe we'll find out about them one day. Or like how in X and Y, Charizard got 2 Mega Evolutions, but Blastoise and Venusaur only got 1 each. And the video was like, what if with the new Legend ZA and Mega Evolutions coming back, they finally give Blastoise and Venusaur their 2nd evolution? Interesting, very interesting. There's a Chinchino in chat. Also, how's our game volume today? I feel like my microphone's really loud, but that could just be in my head. If I'm too loud, please do let me know. I'm still learning a lot about using a USB microphone. Ooh, Entei is almost ready to purify as well. I reckon once we finish with Mount Battle, Entei will be ready to go. I just really hope we learn a move that's not Fire Blast. I'd love like Flamethrower or something. Even like just Flame Wheel at this point. Fire Fang maybe. Just something that's not like 50% accuracy. Of course you're in hyper mode.
Did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans?
Someone time this bitch out. And make you say some out-of-pocket shit. That's what I was afraid of. I still can't decide if I think it does actually sound like me or not. I feel like the inflections there, just the tone isn't quite right. But again, it is also AI, so like, It's doing the best it can, you know. It's doing the best it can. Yeah, see, aside from Umbreon, Vaporeon is my second favorite evolution. But I feel like I can't tell people that because they get weird about it. Ow. I haven't had a massage on my neck in like 2 months now. And it's honestly not as bad as it has been in the past. But it's definitely in my shoulders. It's starting to pull a little bit. But I have also been at my desk sorting Pokemon cards all day, so I've been like hunched over, which probably isn't helping. Maybe if I like actually sat up straight in my chair like a normal human being. There we go. I don't want to get like too far away from the microphone. I don't know. I feel like I simultaneously feel like I'm not loud enough and that I'm too loud. And I can't tell. So please keep me updated. Altaria leveled up. Nice. Alright, so here's the plan. Once we get out of Mount Battle, we're gonna go purify Entei. We're also, once we get to the next area, we're gonna double check what level Flaffy is in our PC. If it's close enough to viable, we're gonna swap Altaria for Flaffy. If Flaffy is too low level, then I guess I'll keep Altaria. Hi Nugs! Oh my god, how are you? This is a good volume. I'm glad. Yeah, still, we just got the new microphone recently, and I'm still working out kind of what's a good volume and stuff for it. Because when I used this microphone, I had everything down to a T. It was perfect, but obviously now everything's different. And also because right now I'm not talking directly into it like I'm supposed to, so I'm worried that I'm too quiet. Hi, how are you? How have you been? Let me give you a shout out, by the way. Guys, Nugs is a pretty cool streamer. You should like go follow them. What have you been doing lately? Oh shit, Dead by Daylight, dude. Are you in your DBD era right now? Are you a DBD baddie right now? It's like definitely lower, but it's not quiet. As long as you can still hear me fine over the game, I'm cool with it. I don't want to be like battling the game, if that makes sense. We're already battling with our Pokemon. I don't need to be battling with the volume too. Yay, Umbreon leveled up. Sweet. It's a problem. I feel you. I tried to be a DBD girly. I can't. I can't. It was fun. It's just not fun when you don't have like a squad you can voice chat with. And that's not my vibe. I like to play games by myself. So that's fair. Sweet, Entei's ready to purify as well. A squad definitely helps. Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like the voice chat with that game is vital. Been playing with my friend, we just vibe. I love that for you. Yeah, no, you gotta have good teamwork. If every survivor's just like fending for themselves, doing their own thing, it does not coordinate well. And that's coming from experience. The music in this game is such a vibe, dude. Oops. There we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, the door's open, I'm ditching. Exactly. Every man for themselves. Once that door's open, fuck you all. The soundtracks did not have to go that hard though, like honestly. Hey, we're making a kids game about like befriending all these cute little animals. What can you do for us? Just shredding it on the electric guitar. It's wild. The anime intros too. I still reckon that the anime intros from the Johto era were peak. Peak. No other intro since Pokemon Johto or Pokemon Master League has hit the same. Okay, Umbreon, you don't need the XP share anymore. We are going to give it to... You know what? Let's actually put Espeon in front, and then we'll just give the experience share to Altaria to finish leveling it up. Because I'm sick of using Altaria and have it miss its moves every single time. So at least Espeon's going to be competent, which we love. Can't get with any of the new stuff. That's fair. I'm watching through the entire Pokemon anime at the moment, so I'm in... I think it's season 14, which is black and white. As a general rule, it's 3 seasons per generation. So I think 13, 14, 15 are black and white. So I'm in the middle of black and white at the moment, which I am actually really enjoying. But I also, black and white were my favorite games. So I do have a lot of nostalgia towards that generation. So I am really enjoying it. I feel like soundtrack-wise, Johto had the best. Obviously, the first few seasons with Kanto are iconic. Like, nothing will ever beat them. But, like, story and plot-wise, Black and White's killing it. Like, the Pokemon battles in Black and White genuinely get intense. I feel like in the first few seasons, it's like, oh, Pikachu, Thunderbolt. Now it's like, there's like legendaries fucking everywhere. The animation is clean as hell. Like the special effects. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I'm excited for the X and Y era. What came after Black and White? X and Y, yes. I'm excited for the X and Y era. Just because I know I've seen bits and pieces from the X and Y generation. And the side characters that you meet in that game, like the girl companion that Ash is with, I don't remember her name, but I really, really like her. So I am excited for that. I know Sun and Moon is where it gets a little funky, because that had that weird animation style that people didn't like. So that'll be interesting. But no, I'm enjoying the Pokemon anime. I don't watch it a whole bunch. I've reserved it for... So I usually have like 2 or 3 shows going at once, right? I've got one that I watch with my boyfriend, one that I watch by myself, and then sometimes I'll have an extra one as well. So at the moment, I'm watching season 7 of My Hero with my boyfriend, and that's also really intense, by the way. Season 6 was like... It was a lot. But season 7, we can't go like an episode or 2 without like almost crying. Season 7 is wild. But we're halfway through that at the moment. And then yeah, I've got the Pokemon anime, which I'm actually almost finished with season 14, I think. I've only got like 10 more episodes of season 14 before I move on to 15. So that's cool. And then we're watching all the Pokemon movies in the Discord at the moment too, because we were watching through all the Studio Ghibli movies and then we finished. And then we watched like a couple horror movies that I had in my collection that I just hadn't seen yet. But we're now watching through all the Pokemon movies, which is quite fun. So we're watching them in order. We just watched Pokemon Ranger last night, and then next week we're watching the Darkrai one. So I think we are hitting Sinnoh, the Sinnoh region with the movies now, which is cool. The last episode I watched where we didn't know if Hawks was doing shady stuff or not, I think that was season 5? I want to say it was either end of season 5 or start of season 6. But yeah, I've had a few people now say that's where they sort of stopped watching. And I was like, you have to keep going. You have to keep going. I've heard some people say they stopped watching because Deku was getting a bit too emo, or that they just weren't really feeling the story. And I agree, season 5 was a little weird. Season 6 and 7 are 100% worth it. Season 5, 4 and 5 were a lot of filler, so I do completely agree with that. But if you can motivate yourself to pick it up and keep watching, I highly recommend it. I think like mid to end season 5 is where it gets good. For sure. Like the first few seasons of the anime, it was very chill and fun. You know, it was like, oh, we're doing hero training, yay! And then like the League of Villains broke into the school and we were like, whatever. But now it's like legitimately every second or third episode, a major character is dying. And everything's like really intense. And there's like inside spies and traitors, and it's a lot. Genuinely every episode I'm like holding back tears now. So if you can motivate yourself, this goes out to anyone who stopped watching season 4 or 5. Please keep going if you can. Please, I beg you. My Hero is one of my favorite animes, for sure. Okay, so let's check Fluffy. Oh no, it's an Ampharos now. 31. Is that too low? I feel like that's kind of getting almost too low, but Altaria's really shit. Let's swap Altaria. And then I'm just gonna grab the item off of it, if I can. I think I have to have it in my party. Okay, hold on. Do that. And then party, Altaria, grab the XP share. Real quick, let me find out what moves Pokemon learn. Pokemon Altaria, Pokemon Colosseum moveset. Because if it's gonna learn like a really good moveset at 40, then I'll keep it. But I'm sorry, when did it learn Dragon Breath? I don't have Dragon Breath. Was a Chansey in chat? Okay, Altaria. It's not showing me the spin-off games. Alright. No, we'll swap. We'll bring Ampharos back. And then honestly, whoops, let me save. I'm gonna say while we're in Mount Battle and our Pokemon get healed automatically, I'm gonna lead with Ampharos just to make sure it gets the maximum amount of experience possible. So, Pokemon, Ampharos, items, give, XP share. No, not the XP share. Hold on. Deposit. Do I have anything I can give it to, like, boost electric moves? Actually, what moves do you have? 'Cause I don't remember. Thundershock, Thunderbolt. Okay, yeah, no, we're fine. Items. Macho Brace? Reduces speed, no. Full heal, okay, no, we don't really have anything. Put you in the lead, and then Espeon can have the experience share. Cool. If it were anywhere else, I'd do it the other way around. Lead Espeon, give Ampharos the experience share, but because we get automatically healed after every single battle here, I'm gonna lead Ampharos. So I need it to level up like as quickly as possible. I don't know how far Mount Battle goes, by the way. Okay, now we're getting level 35. Alright. This is also not a good battle for Ampharos. Mistakes have been made. Right. Shadow Rush. That's not going to affect Chinchou. Okay, cool. This is a terrible battle for Ampharos. That's okay. Entei is going to absolutely nail these guys. Why do you think it's broken? What's going on? Cotton Spore. Speed fell. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember what Cotton Spore did. And then, yeah, I don't think this is going to actually affect Chinchou, but I'm just going to try it. To be sure.
My chat messages aren't coming through.
Oh, weird. Have you tried refreshing? Sometimes that happens to me as well. Because we look stable on my end. So give it a refresh, open, close the app, that sort of jazz. Hopefully that fixes it. I guess we'll just keep doing Cotton Spore. Poor Ampharos. I don't even know if Ampharos got any experience just then. Alright, onwards. Hello? I don't want a hubba hubba battle. Hi Jay, welcome, how are you? How it be, how it do? Delcatty and Spinder. Alright. Ampharos can actually help this time. Sweet. Cool. Alright. Shadow Rush. Thunderbolt. Bap. A crit. Nice. Nice. Sorry, Delcatty. Okay, no, Ampharos is getting experience. Cool. I don't think that fixed it. Nah, we got you, Soviet. You're back. I see ya. Yeah, we got ya. Yeah, I don't know why that happens, but I notice it happens to me sometimes as well. My messages just won't send for whatever reason. Have a little something to show you. Ooh, yeah, go for it. Go for it. Is it something you want me to look at now or later? But I'm excited. I'm so curious. Don't have to keep my phone at my knee, but that's always a bonus. I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate that. Get him, Ampharos. Get him, Amphi. Hell yeah. I just remembered the, I think it's from Sinnoh. The chick who owns the lighthouse that has the Ampharos and she calls it Amphi. I'll look at it now. Oh my gosh! You know what? When you were talking about something the other day, when we were talking about Christmas presents and stuff, I had a feeling. I had a gut feeling, but I didn't want to say anything. Oh my gosh! Wow! I'm so happy for you. I hope it works out. I hope it works out for sure. That would be a great Christmas present. Hey, hey. Was Halloween? Ooh, spooky. My lady friend says hello. Hello, lady friends. This is going well. Lady in suit. V creative. Bet my favorite streamer. Stop this. Stop it. Stop that. Alright, you Linoon, and then this Thunderbolt's absolutely gonna crush this Noctowl. Favorite Pokemon's Gengar? I love her. Tell your lady friend that I love her. Gengar's my second favorite. I told her she is wrong and she laughed. No. No one's ever been more correct. Gengar's sick. So too, I had to tell you because obviously you're one of my friends, but also because I know you'll understand when I can't make it a stream. Yeah, no, you are A-okay. You are good and you are Gucci. Snorlax, Empoleon, Munchling, and Slacking are your favorites? Those are valid choices, honestly. Empoleon's really cool. I just wish, like, typing-wise, that Water Steel was a bit better. I feel like it's not fantastic offensively or defensively, but design-wise, Empoleon's really cool. And Snorlax is a classic, Munchlax obviously, and Slacking. I feel like they're just your spirit animals. The new mic is magnificent. I'm so glad. I'm still ironing things out. I'm still not 100% sure if I think I'm too loud. I've been watching my VODs back and I think it sounds fine, but every time I see it in the audio mixer, I get nervous and I second guess myself that I'm too loud. I don't know, man. Audio is hard, but I do really love it. I think it's so fun. It sounds perfect. Awesome. I'm not gonna lie, when I first hooked it up and was playing around with it, I was like, that doesn't even sound that much different to the Sennheiser mic. But then I did that TikTok where I compared them and I like immediately switched from one mic to the other. And after filming that, I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, no, I 100% hear the difference. Whomever fundraised it for you has good taste. Thank you so freaking much, Soviet, for the mic and the arm. And the stream deck. You've like funded half my setup at this point. I really appreciate it. I have an Empoleon that has 306 online wins, 1 loss. That's kind of wild. You are the bestest squirrel, Soviet. Oh, Thunderbolt's gonna be shit. Hold on. Oh wait, are we in hyper mode? I haven't been paying attention. Uno momento. Can definitely tell the difference. It doesn't sound staticky. That is a good point. It's not like picking up my breath as much, and you can't really hear the aircon in the background as much. But I have it set up really well as well, because the one thing I was nervous about is the Blue Yetis are known to be fairly sensitive, which can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing if you don't always stream in a quiet environment. And I know during the day it's not too big of a problem, but when I stream in the evenings and like the boys come home from work and stuff and they're moving around in the kitchen, I was worried that it would pick them up. But I actually have it set really well and I tested it, and unless they're like yelling or like banging out there, if they're just like talking, can't hear anything. And like, even if I like just stretch my hand out and like snap my fingers, like you can barely hear it. You can barely hear it. And like if I'm chewing or like drinking water or anything, it doesn't pick it up at all. So I think we've got it set pretty well, actually. I'm glad that I already had some knowledge about like audio filters and stuff before I got this microphone, because I feel like I had the means to be able to go in and set it up almost perfect straight away, which is nice. Couldn't even hear the snaps at all. Let's go. Hi, Maple Jungle. Welcome in. It's good to have you. How it be? How it do? I can't wait to purify Entei and see what its 4th move is. I'm so excited. Sweet. Ampharos is leveling up fairly quickly though. This shouldn't be too bad. It's good that we're going against Pokemon that are actually incomparable in level to us now. It's winding down for the night. I feel ya. I hope your day's been good though. If it was busy, I hope that it went smoothly. And if it was a chill day, I hope that it was worth it. Oh. Now I hope that you have a good sleep tonight as well. I had a pretty good sleep last night actually. I went to bed later than I'd originally planned. I'm normally asleep by like 9:30. I didn't go to sleep till 10:30 last night. But I got to sleep until 9. I got to sleep until 9 AM, which is like an hour later than I normally get to sleep in. So went to bed an hour later, woke up an hour later. It was actually quite nice. If I didn't have to wake up at 7 AM for work, I'd make fucking like 10 to 9 my usual sleeping schedule. Had a chill day, worked on some projects. That's always so fun. I did the same thing today. I just got some filming done, did a little bit of organizing, that sort of jazz. I like those sort of days. There's like stuff to do, but not in like an overwhelming way. I am a big Pokemon fan. I love Pokemon. It is, I would probably say, my favorite video game franchise. It's the one I've been a fan of for the longest, at the very least. But I own all the mainline Pokemon games, a good portion of the spin-offs too. Obviously we are playing said one of them right now. What is your favorite Pokemon? If you had to pick one. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Why? Did 5 hours of online training, got paid for 8 hours? Let's go. Even better. Sweet. Ooh, there's a Timber in chat. Sick. Cool. Okay. Ampharos is leveling up pretty decently. I'll take it. I will take it. There we go. 940 bucks for 5 hours of work? What a steal, dude. That's insane. That's more than I earn in a week, bro. That's wild. Oh, he did a spin. Look at this cool guy on his roller skates. Wait till I have to go away for training. They pay you even more. Hell yeah. We love it. All the Thunderbolts. All of them. Buffy looks so goofy, dude. Look at his dumb smile. Pokemon's been around for so long. I've only played 3 of them. Let's Go Eevee, Sword, and Arceus, but I've always wanted to play the older ones. Arceus is really freaking good. Arceus is I would say in my top 5 Pokemon games, for sure. Yeah, definitely top 5. That was so good. So, so good. Compared to most people, I did get into it quite late. Like, my first Pokemon game was White 2 on the DS. That was probably about 10 years ago now that I played that. But I never completed a Pokemon game until the 3DS days. So I am quite late into the game. But yeah, I fell fast and I fell hard. And I went and bought, like, all of them. Arceus was so good, yes. It's the closest, yeah, I'll ever get to playing a Zelda game. I tried playing a Zelda game once, but I am smooth brain, and I just can't with the dungeons. I tried and I can't. So I love to watch people play Zelda and live vicariously through others. Paid tickets to Brisbane, paid accommodation, $1,900 a day. Ooh, reimbursed for meals? Let's go. Brisbane is fun. I've visited Brisbane 2 or 3 times now. I could never live there. I can't do the big cities. But it is fun to hang out in. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of good food. If you get to choose where to eat, highly recommend going to, I believe it was Shabu House? SHABU House. It's a buffet style hot pot, so you pay, I think it's $50 a person. And you get, or you can eat hot pot and sushi. And it's fantastic. I highly recommend that place. I'm horrible with puzzle games too. Considering how many puzzle games I play, I'm quite awful with them. I think like half of the games we've played on the channel, I would not have gotten through without a guide. No shame in online guides here. None at all. Can meet the lady friend's parents? Hell yeah, dude. Do it. Do it. Do it. Fuck it. Take them all to Shabu House. Try not to get stabbed in Brisbane this time. That would be good. Not a good first impression on the parents, I gotta say. Getting stabbed. That's, yeah. Ooh, Espeon's almost leveled up too. Nice. Oh. Sorry, bud. Sweet. We're getting through Mount Battle fairly quickly. And once Espeon gets to level 42, I'll put the experience share back onto Ampharos. Kadabra. And then I'm thinking this might be the last... Not the last battle or anything, just the last battle we do in Mount Battle for the day. We'll like go and we'll purify Entei and then we'll try and continue on with the story, which I don't even remember what we were doing. Using an emulator? I'm actually not. I have the GameCube copy of the game, which I picked up for a really good price, like a year or two ago. And the Wii console that I have is actually backwards compatible and it plays GameCube games. So I'm just playing it through my Wii. Which is kind of fun, I gotta admit. We were gonna play a game called Eternal Darkness today, which is another GameCube horror game. But I'm using a third-party, like, knockoff controller. And apparently the game does not register knockoffs. You have to have, like, a genuine Nintendo controller. So we've swapped over to Pokemon Colosseum for the day instead. And I will buy a new controller at some point. Yeah, usually today we would be playing some sort of scary game. Normally we play Pokemon on Fridays. But this was sort of like a last minute oh shit decision. I'm Soviet. I've been stabbed 206 times for no good reason other than existing. If anything, it shows my resistance to the effectiveness of being stabbed. Exactly. You can tell I'm a resilient person. Fair, actually. That's a good point. Roble. My path turned dark. Did we kill her? Dude, we sent her unconscious by beating her Pokemon. Okay. Let me take the experience share off of you. And give it to Ampharos, just in case we have to switch. And then once we get out of Mount Battle, I'm gonna take Ampharos out of the lead. Because it is a tad lower level than I would have liked, but at least I can do damage with it. Altaria's only damaging move is Fly, and it misses like half the time. So I would much rather have Ampharos. Sweet. I'm excited to purify Entei though. Because once we purify it, Shadow Rush will get replaced with a different move, and I'm excited to see what other move it has. I'm hoping it's like Flamethrower or Fire Fang or something. Just a fire move. I feel like if I hadn't had experience being stabbed, I'd be boring. What can you do? Yeet things very far. Also valid points. How do you get funny without some sort of trauma, right? Like, that's how that works. My favorite Pokemon is Umbreon, but Gengar is definitely a close second. It used to be Gengar for a while, but then Umbreon took over. Yeah, Soviet's a Snorlax guy. Which also very valid. Shadow Rush and knock out this Tentacool. I have a Snorlax tattooed on my left arm. Yeah, I've got my Gengar tattoo. There. And I am planning an Umbreon tattoo. I don't know what style I want it done in. Because I don't just want like its in-game sprite. I'm not a super big fan of the cartoony look for my tattoos personally, which is why I did Gengar in like the spooky ghosty style. So I'm just trying to work out what style exactly I want Umbreon done in before I get it done. No, that's my only Pokemon tattoo for now. But yeah, I do want more. Yours is Snorlax as well? Let's go. And I've also got a Doom tattoo, so I have 2 video game tattoos. I've got 5 total though. Yeah, I know I want an Umbreon one. I know I want something Resident Evil themed. I just, again, am working out what exactly. I know I want a Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. And I know I want a Xenomorph from Aliens. That's actually the next one I'm planning. And I know I want something Studio Ghibli themed, but again, I'm just trying to work out exactly what. I have so many like half planned out tattoos. I just need to iron out like exactly how I want them done and where. Where's the big thing? Because I've got like 5 more planned. So I'm like trying to map them out in my head where they're each gonna go. Because I don't want to get one and then be like, shit, I wish it was somewhere else. Post to my Snorlax. In media, thank you. I'll look at it later. The lines need to be touched up. No, that's fair. That's fair. The Gengar one's like not even a year old. It's maybe like 6 months old. So that one's super fresh. And then the Doom one is also not a year old. I got both of them this year, actually. Actually, no. I'm going to do Shadow Rush on Houndour so Ampharos can take the Steelio. That's probably the better way to go about it. I was gonna get another tattoo before the end of the year, but I don't think that's happening anymore. I'm kind of big boy broke right now, so... Hello, Sith. Welcome in. How have you been? Thank you for all of the support on TikTok recently as well. It's been very much appreciated. How are you? I sat for 14 hours for my sleeve and it's still not done. The longest sitting I've done was the flower piece on my like hip. That one I think was, I want to say 6 or 7 hours. I don't actually remember, but I think it was, yeah, like 6 or 7 hours. But that's also my biggest one. All of my others are like super small. All my others only took like an hour each. Working from home today. Let's go. I hope work is going well for you. Getting to work from home is pretty cool, I can't even lie. It's pretty much a US to Europe flight. That is kind of wild when you think about it like that. I could make it like 2/3 of the way to Brisbane in that time. I have my leg design in the works. The artist said it's going to be a minimum of 30 hours. So definitely not one sitting. That'd have to be like 3 or 4 sittings. Surely. Because I don't know if you could really do much more than like 8 hours in a day. Like, I'm just trying to imagine being the tattooer, like the artist, and doing it for that long. 3 10-hour days. Jeez. That's a long, long day. Especially for the artist. Make sure you both take breaks during that time, goddamn. Yeah, no, that's some commitment for sure. That's not going to be cheap either. I'm paying good money, exactly. And yeah, you'd have to be the only one booked. There's no way they're fitting anyone else in that time. But make sure you're both like getting like lunch breaks and stuff. You're going to have a meal at some point. Sweet. Well, Ampharos gained like 4 levels, so that's pretty decent. The artist is a family friend. Okay, that's cool. Intimidate? How dare you? 2,700. Yeah, no. That's crazy. My biggest one, like I said, was probably 6 or 7 hours. And that was, I think, like 800 bucks? Around about? But yeah, all of my others have only been like an hour. Like $100, $150 each. Ampharos is leveling up a lot faster than I had planned. That's good. I'm happy with that. Ooh, and Aurorus. Aurorus is so cool. Gonna have to get them to do my back as well. You're gonna be completely covered, dude. Aurorus is such a cool Pokemon. I've had 2 18-hour tattoos. Christ. You know, I prefer smaller ones because my plan is, despite the amount that I want to have eventually, I don't want to do like sleeve style. I much prefer almost like a patchwork where it's like a bunch of individual tattoos just like dotted around. For me personally, I think sleeves are cool. That's just not the vision I have, you know? It'll be like heaven. Let's go. I have a big canvas and a fixation on paint. So it's a win-win. Damn, yeah, Ampharos leveled up 5 times. Ampharos is no longer concerningly underleveled. Still compared to the rest of my team, but... Alright. Yeah, so it looks like there's 100 battles in Mount Battle total. We are gonna stop here though. I'm done in Mount Battle. So let me real quick save. Hey, congrats on the Aurorus. Alright, grab our coupons. And I'm gonna stop here. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can start from any area you choose. That's good to know. Because then next time we want to do this, we'll just start from like area 4. Can I exchange my coupons for stuff? Ooh, I can. How many coupons do I have? 2,000. That's not enough for anything, dude. I can't buy anything. Okay, lame. You playing TCG Pocket? I am. I've been really enjoying it, actually. I've been really enjoying it. I was interested in it because unlike the existing TCG apps, all the cards and packs are in-app. So you don't have to like buy cards IRL. And it's not really like pay to win. Was it Agate? Yes. But I'm really enjoying it. Just started today. It's fun. I like it. Now I need to remember how to get to that relic stone. I know it's down there. Here we go. Sweet. Excuse me, sir. I have an Entei to purify. Is it this way? Yes, okay, cool. There's a Pokemon that may open the door to its heart. Get it, Entei. Gonna lurk and play some Fortnite. I hope you get all the wins, Maple. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's go. Sunny day. Ugh. 20,000 XP. Stomp. Honestly, at this point, I will take it. Oh, we know Bite? Fuck yeah. Okay. I still would like Flamethrower or something that's not Fire Blast, but whatever, I guess. Level 42, level 43. No, I don't want to nickname the Entei. Okay, cool. Who do I want to put in the lead? Let's chuck Umbreon in lead. We love our Umbreon. Alright, so that's Entei purified. What else do I want to do? How much money do I have? Can I view that? 4,000. Okay. Let's just do a quick inventory check. So we've got 12 hyper potions, 3 revives. I do kind of want some more ultra balls. So let's real quick fly back. I don't remember what the town's called, but that like starting town that sells the Pokeballs. Let's quickly fly back there. And then we'll continue on our quest. Where is it? Outskirt. There we go. And then I think we need to go back to the Under and do that Colosseum thing. The Colosseum challenge, because that's why we were level grinding. Was because I was worried we were under-leveled for the Colosseum challenge. But at least now we might be like equally leveled. Alright. So we are going to very quickly buy some more Ultra Balls. How much will I get if I sell my Great Balls? 900. That'll work, because then we can buy another Ultra Ball. Cool. So we'll do that. And then it is time for another ad break So we have our little hourly break. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game real quick. I am going to jump to our BRB screen. For those who are subbed, there will be some clips playing to keep you entertained. For those who are not subbed, we are going to play 3 minutes of ads. I would really appreciate if you could stick around and hang out during this time. It does help a lot. As soon as we come back, we are going to go back to the under and take a look at this Colosseum challenge. So I'll meet you guys back in a few minutes. Stay tuned. Get up, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, do all that fun stuff.
I didn't mean it. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh my god, I did it. Oh. I take it back. Fuck you. I meant everything. We're literally like licking the tip of affiliate. So. No. No, don't.
Hello?
I hated that. I hated all of that. I'm gonna fucking vom. I hated all of that. Oh my god. Will you take the shaft? Ask me to dinner first. My goodness. We're a bit forward, aren't we? What happens if I go up? Ooh. Oh, I don't. Ah! Oh, that's my shadow. Oh my god. I wish I could, Neko. I wish I could. Did you just Master Chief Uwu? Is that why I'm so horny all of a sudden? Alright. Oh! Wait. Hello there, sir. I've come to take your skin. That's a terrible sentence. I didn't mean it. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh my god, I did it. Oh. I take it back. Fuck you. I meant everything. Oh shit, can I play on the playground equipment? Hold on a second here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Anyway, can we just do this? Can this just be the rest of the game? Is that fine? In fact, I think I hate it. Ah! Oh my god. It's the same fucking jump scare from the original too. Ah. Fucking bastard. Either it'll sword stance, we kill it.
We're back. We're back. We are back. Ugh. Let me get my chair right again. Right. Whoops. Now that we are stocked up on walls, let's go back to the under. Where is it? The under. And let's try this Colosseum thingy. Alright. There we go. Let's save. Good that it takes us right back here too. That's pretty neat. Right. And then I am actually I'm gonna take Ampharos out of the front. Just because I don't know what level these guys are gonna be. Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure what we were actually doing, because like it won't let me. Are we in here? Oh, we've already been in here, haven't we? You looking for an autograph? No. Can't go in there. There was nothing in here. I forgot that this place had such funky music. Talk of spies, is that true? Okay. I can't do anything there. What's around this way? Hello? Oh, that's the herb shop. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at the walkthrough. Pokemon Colosseum walkthrough. So I thought we were supposed to do the Colosseum challenge, but it won't let me. Okay. Hello? Website. There we go. Part 6. The Under. Cool. So we got the power-up part. Cool, we met the kids. We got the PDA number. Go downstairs. Everyone thinks Silver's a spy. Cool. We did that. Oh, okay. Wait, no, we've got the F disc, don't we? There was... yeah, in front of the elevator, which was up here. And then they locked this guy up, which... there we go. Cool. As far as I got when they caught me, but I did manage to get this. Sweet, okay. Now we have a new disc to use on this thing. Cool. I got it now. Alright, select a disc. That would be the R disc. Sweet. In the rightward direction. Just say right, bro. Maybe we didn't have to do all that grinding. Could you imagine? Alright. Let's see what's over here. Nothing up there. Nothing over here. Go inside. Hello? Oh shit, it's Venus. Hello. Don't wander around the set. You can't tell me what to do. Okay. Nothing in there. What do we got here? Ooh, 3 rare candies? I'm gonna save them, actually. There's a Wimpod in chat. So I don't feel like we need the rare candies right now. I'm gonna save them. Although, that would get Ampharos up to a good level. Maybe we do use them. Cool. I've changed my mind. We're gonna use them on Ampharos. Sweet. Now Ampharos is only 1 level away from the rest of us. Hello. Testing, testing. Do I just like go talk to Venus? You're holding up the film shoot. Who are you? I recognize those faces. The faces on the blacklist from headquarters. How did you find us? I'll squash you myself and collect a reward from NASCAR. Alrighty. Let's battle Miss Venus, shall we? Oh, I love her dress. What an icon. 45! Oh, it is a good thing we did that level grinding. Level 45, are you joking? We're still under-leveled? Oh my god. The level curves in this game do not fuck around. Alright, bite on Bayonet, 100%. Psybeam Delcatty. That Delcatty's gonna have some setup move that is not gonna be good. Like Attract. Yep. Of course our Espeon's a male. Why wouldn't it be? Right, Umbreon, get him. Oh, I do love Bayonet though. I do. Shadow Ball. Why is everyone targeting my sweet little Espeon? That one hits me! Oh, we're so fucked. We're so dead. Are you joking? That one shots me. Okay, well... well, bite on Bayonet again. Thunderbolt that Delcatty. Ow. Okay, well we should knock both of them out this turn, thankfully. So that's fine. Bayonet's down. Steelix. Oh shit. Alright. Everything's fine. How many Pokemon does she have? It only flashes it up for like a second. Okay, she's got these two and then one more. Bite the Vileplume. And I guess Thunderbolt the Vileplume? We can't damage Steelix. I'm bringing out Entei and Meganium. For sure. I kind of want Ampharos to faint, if I'm being honest. Because I don't want to swap in a Pokemon and have it like one-hit it immediately. I didn't think electric types could get paralyzed. Earthquake. Well, that'll hurt Vileplume too, so that's fine. It killed its own partner Pokemon. Okay, that works. And Umbreon's tanky as fuck, so Umbreon's fine. That'll kill the Ampharos, but that's what I wanted to happen anyway. We're gonna bring ourselves in a Meganium. She's got the Suicune. I see. So I'm catching that. Just by the way. That's not good. Because I was going to Razor Leaf. But that might kill Suicune. So I'm gonna confuse Ray the Suicune. Okay, we'll try a Razor Leaf. If it kills the Suicune, then we'll just reset our save. Oh, Suicune dodged it. Okay, cool. That's even better. That did nothing. Okay, awesome. Good, cool, wonderful. So we'll bring in Entei instead then. Alright, confuse it. That's fine. I do need its health to go down though, but I also need this Steelix gone. That's gonna hit Suicune too. Okay. 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 I'm gonna try a secret power on Steelix, and I'm gonna use Meganium's turn to heal Umbreon, because Umbreon tanking all these hits is actually quite helpful. And then I'm just gonna rely on Steelix to feint this Suicune for me. Or not feint it, to lower its health for me. We paralyzed the Steelix. Then after this turn, we're gonna have to start throwing balls. Or this Suicune's gonna die. If this Steelix does one more Earthquake, then Suicune's dead. Alright. Fight the Steelix and Ultra Ball the Suicune. Thank God you don't have to have one Pokemon, like, per field to throw a Pokeball though, like the regular games. Gotta get some online meetings. You're all good, Sith. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Suicune is still alive. Unless Steelix faints. If it gets full parried though. Taunt, okay. So yeah, I don't think it wants Suicune to faint. Alright, so bite on the Steelix again, and then same thing, Ultra Ball. Come on, Suicune. You're mine. You're mine, bud. I'm gonna use the Time Flute on you. One. Damn it. We're gonna be fucking catching the Suicune for the rest of stream, aren't we? That recoil's gonna knock it out. Yup. Alright, save scum. Reset the console and reload our save. I think our save was a few minutes back, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll basically do what we did with Entei and just keep resetting until we catch the Suicune. Because the Suicune I definitely want. Suicune is my favorite legendary, for those unfamiliar. And I've been saving the Time Flute specifically for Suicune. Because the Time Flute will instantly purify it. I was going to use it on Entei, but Google said that Entei's shit and that Suicune's like the best of the three anyway. So that's definitely what I'm doing. But now begins the fun of save scumming, trying to catch legendaries. Catching legendaries is the worst, dude. Alright, our save was right down here anyway. That's fine. Sure. So we'll leave the team like that. So it's a bit of a runaround, but it's fine. Where'd I get those rare candies though? Where did I find them? Blah 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 blah. Thank you. Oh yeah, it was with this disc. Okay, sweet. Okay, so it's not that much running around. It's just a minor pain in the ass. Not a major one. Just a minor one. So we'll go this way. Then I think we're gonna need Entei on Steelix. Although Earthquake's probably just gonna kill Entei. But I kinda want Steelix dead, is the thing. Alright. Rare candies. They go on Ampharis. There we go. There we go. Cool. And then we go talk to Venus. Hello. Blah, 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 blah. Battle me. Alright. Try number 2. Attempt 2. Oh, she sent Steelix out straight away this time. Okay, not bad about it. It's gonna make it harder to get Suicune's health down, but that's fine. I'll get Ampharos onto this Delcatty. So it stops doing that. And then we'll get Umbreon starting on Steelix. Steelix is going to be a problem here though. I don't really have many Pokemon for him. This is Ampharos dead. Should also be Delcatty dead though. Don't love the crit onto my Umbreon. That wasn't my favorite. Bye, Ampharos. Ampharos is just kind of fodder here, if I'm being honest. You know what would have been good? Altaria. Because it would have dodged the earthquakes. What can I use? I guess we're gonna try Entei, right? See if we can land a Fire Blast. And then we'll bite the Bayonet. Although I kind of need to heal Umbreon this turn. So we'll do that. And then Entei is going to Fire Blast onto the Steelix and hopefully not miss? Yes! And that one hits it too. Okay, this is going really well. Vileplume's next and then all we have is Suicune. Cool. Sweet. That means no more Earthquake too. If I can take out this Vileplume with Entei, have Umbreon take out the Bayonet, we'll be able to just solo Suicune. Which will be perfect. And Entei didn't miss again. Everything is going perfectly to plan. This is possibly the best RNG we've had this entire playthrough. This is going actually perfectly. There he is. Now Suicune's probably gonna kill Entei. But that's fine. I'm done with Entei. Entei's done what I've needed him to do. Alright. One more bite, and that's Bayonet down. And then we just solo into Suicune. Here's the real test. Who's faster? Entei or Suicune? I feel like it's Suicune. No, we are. Yes, yes, good. Nice little chip damage. There's a fungus in chat. Hello, Zano. Yes, we are playing some Pokemon Colosseum today. We were gonna start Eternal Darkness today, but unfortunately my controller doesn't work with that game, so we're playing some Colosseum instead. How have you been, though? Okay, this is going great. This is going wonderful. Mischievous, please. And then we can just start throwing balls and revive spamming. We've only got, I think, like 8 Ultra Balls though, so we need Suicune to stay. Umbreon got a level. Nice. Alright, bud. What does Mischievous have? Confuse Ray as well. I don't want to kill it though. Here's the thing. Well, Psybeam will do less than Shadow Ball. But yeah, see, this Shadow Rush worries me because it's got recoil. It's only a little bit. but it could be that little bit that fucks us over. Oh, Psybeam does nothing. Okay, I'm worrying for no reason. Confuse Ray, that's our status. Oh, I should have revived Ampharos so we could Thunder Wave it. You know what? That's not a terrible idea. Let's revive Ampharos. And I think we'll do a double healing turn. I'll fully heal up Ampharos because I don't want to bring it in on half health. It'll get like one hit. And then Suicune can do whatever it wants to us. I honestly don't mind. That's fine. Alright, I am gonna swap in... We're gonna bite. Hopefully that doesn't do a whole lot. And then we're bringing in Ampharos for the Thunder Wave, and then we'll start throwing balls. Because the thing is, I want its health as low as possible, right? Obviously more effective balls. But Shadow Rush has the recoil, so I don't want its health low enough that it's gonna kill itself. Because we've had a really good run here. We're in a really good position right now. Oh, it paralyzed it anyway. Okay. Okay, that's good. I am just gonna waste turns with Umbreon and Confuse Ray. And then Ampharos is gonna be our ball thrower. We've got 9 shots at this. We've got 9 shots at this. Its health is going to get slightly lower each turn with that Shadow Rush. We've got a status condition on it. Alright. Alright. I'm actually so nervous. This has been such a perfect run. I really don't want this to fail. Alright. Confuse Ray. Come on, Snag Ball. I could be doing Bite and like chipping it down, but like I said, that recoil and the confusion kind of makes me nervous. Come on. We got it! We got it, we got it, we got it! Yes, we got the suicune! Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. Second try too. That was such a perfect run, honestly. RNG gods were on our side with that. We've been better. Relationship troubles are never fun. We might be breaking up again. I do remember you saying that actually, yeah. Oh, I'm really sorry. I hope that it works out, whether that be you find a place to move or you guys don't break up, whatever it is. I hope that the universe works it out for you. I'm sorry you haven't been doing fantastic. We got another document. Some interesting discoveries were made about the purification process. There are several ways to cause the opening of the heart's door, and the resulting effects appear to differ with the original nature of the Pokemon. As the purification process advances, the Shadow Pokemon regains its moves and its original nature. When the purification process is complete, the Pokemon regains all the experience points it has accumulated, perhaps even enough to level up. By effectively using these features, it may be possible to create even more Shadow Pokemon. Interesting. Okay. If we do break up, my mum will take me in, but I don't want to do that to her. No, that's fair. That is totally fair enough. Alright, I really hope we don't get thrown into another battle. I need to save and heal, like, desperately. So I think the best way to do that is going to be going back into the Colosseum building and using their facilities, if you will. Sweet. I can't get over how much of a perfect run that was on Suicune. Like, oh my god. That battle literally could not have gone better. Everything we needed to happen happened. That was incredible. Alright, who is getting dumped for Suicune? Is the real question. Who's getting dumped for Suicune? I'm thinking Mischievous. Wait, no, we need to get the spell tag off of it first. Because Mischievous was good, right? Before we had Psybeam on Espeon. The Shadow Ball is good. But again, Espeon and Umbreon are kind of taking the place of Mischievous, and I would much rather a Suicune. So thank you very much for your service, Mischievous. You have served us well. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Alright, and then this Time Flute. Can I just use it from my inventory, or do we have to go to Agate? Okay, cool. We have to go to Agate Village. Alright. I wonder if we instantly purify it if it gets all 4 of its moves. Interesting. Crap. I forgot that we kind of needed to go out that way. Okay. F-disc again. There we go. Is the elevators in the Colosseum building. Alright, cool. So go in here. And then it's this elevator. Sweet. Alright. And then this way, and then we want a gate. Cool. And we know which way to go now. How much money did that give me, by the way? 4,500? Let's stop by the Pokemart while we're here. Which I think was up here. Yeah. Look at that. Hello. I would like to buy some more revives, actually. There we go. The perfect amount as well. This is working out so perfectly. Genuinely. Wrong way. Alright, and then back down here, and then it's across this bridge. And then down here. Sweet. Alright. And so I'm assuming we go to the Relic Stone and it'll let us use the Time Flute there. I'm gonna stand like right up next to it. There we go. Use on Suicune. That sounded like something from Zelda. That was so pretty. Hi, Celebi! Wow! So pretty! Sick. Alrighty. What moves do you have? Rain Dance, Leer, Gust, and Surf. I'll take it. Surf's decent. Not the best, but certainly not the worst. Right. Awesome. So now... I don't actually know what to do after the Venus fight. So we'll go back to the under, and then I might have to real quick cheeky look it up. How do I get out of here? There we go. The mysterious ledge. And we'll save again once we get back to the under as well. Just now that we've done all that. There we go. Alright. So, we fought Venus. Okay, wait. We just, like, literally keep going from where we were. That works. That works. Sweet. And save again. Yes, please. Alrighty. And then swap discs. We want to use the R disc. I wonder if the EIN files are gonna like spell out a word, because they're all assigned to a letter. HSPC. I don't know, they probably don't, and I'm just overthinking things. Alright, so back in here, and then they went down this way. What's in here? TM45. What's that? Attract. Ugh. I don't want that. Hold on, should we use our new suicune? We'll leave Ampharos in front. But should we use our new suicune? Oh, downside to Surf is it's gonna hit our own Pokemon. Let me guess, that's gonna be locked. Oh, and that's a shortcut. Okay, sweet. I love a good shortcut. Where's she going? Silicobra in chat? Alright. Oh, hello. Battle! Let's go. You're gonna be shooketh when you find out I have your boss's suicune. And it's immediately purified. These poor people, and we're back to level 35 Pokemon. They're gonna get their asses handed to them. Oh, look how cool it is! God, I love suicune so much. Get destroyed, scrub. Want to see how much this does to Ampharos too. It doesn't hit us. Ooh. Good to know. That's really good. I thought it did hit us. Sweet, that's even better. Fuck, Jigglypuff looks weird in this game. Alright, you finish off the Jigglypuff. Why does Why does Suicune have Gust? Unsure, but it's actually coming in handy. That should finish Jigglypuff, surely. Yeah, okay, sweet. Wonderful. Gligar. Oh, here we go, level 43. Ooh, that's a Shadow Gligar. Gliscor doesn't exist in this universe yet though, so I am good. If we could evolve it, maybe I would consider the Gligar. But the fact that we can't evolve it means I don't want to consider the Gligar. So, no purification for you. You will live the rest of your life emo as fuck. Bye, Shroomish. Thank you for the experience. Teddiursa. Right. I might surf next turn then. Hello, stranger. Hello, stranger. Hi, failure. Welcome in. How it be? How it do? Get cotton spores, scrub. That's just my default when the Pokemon I'm fighting resists electric. We can hit the Teddiursa though. Get him. Nice. It be dark? Why is it dark? Is it nighttime for you already? To be fair, it's getting close. It's 5:30. Alright. Surf did alright. Roll Thunderbolt again. It's going well over here. We unfortunately couldn't play the game we were going to play today. So we're playing Pokemon Colosseum instead. Which I will go ahead and update the schedule accordingly. And then if I find out... It'll depend if I can afford it. Whether we buy that GameCube controller now or not. Because I have a lot of bills coming out of my paycheck tomorrow and I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to afford it. If you mean to me, I'm going to cry, okay? Yes, do it. So if I can't afford it, then I'll have to redo the schedule for the month. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. I was very excited for Eternal Darkness though. What's she doing up there? She's crying. I kicked her ass. That's my bad. Oh, I forgot we're not getting healed after each battle now. I need to keep an eye on that. Sweet. Alright. This'll be easy peasy. God, I love Suicune. Look how freaking cool he is, dude. He's so pretty. He's so pretty and he's so cool and he's so powerful. Gains experience very slowly though. But all the legendaries do that. That's not Suicune's fault. That's gonna hurt. Oh. That did nothing. Suicune is brilliant! Suicune cannot be stopped. Thunderbolt's not gonna do a whole lot, but don't really have another option. I suppose I could swap Ampharos out, but what's the fun in that, right? GameCube controllers are expensive. Well, yeah, because I have this third-party one, right? But when we booted up Eternal Darkness and we got past the menu and into the game, I couldn't move my character, and I googled it, and apparently for Eternal Darkness, you need to have a licensed name brand controller. It doesn't register inputs with a knockoff one. So yeah, now I have to go out and buy an actual GameCube controller, which, to be fair, isn't as bad as I was expecting. It's only $60 for a like second-hand refurbished one, which again is less than I was expecting, but that's also $60 I'm not sure if I'm going to have, so it'll depend. I'll let you guys know. I was gonna get one of the Wavebirds because I had added a wireless one to my wish list, because I'm using a wired one right now, which is kind of a pain in the ass because the wire's not long enough to reach my couch. So I had added a wireless one to my wish list, but yeah, now I need a genuine Nintendo one, which is annoying as fuck. So if I can afford to buy the controller this month, then we'll just do Eternal Darkness at the end of the month instead. If I can't afford to buy it, then we'll redo the schedule and we'll stick to the PlayStation for the month. And we'll do Eternal Darkness another time. But yeah, again, I'll let you guys know what happens. What the situation is. Which, speaking of, if I'm not going to be able to use that wireless controller, let me take it off my wish list, so that no one spends money on it. I would feel terrible. Wish list. Where is it? Wireless GameCube controller. Delete. Because that obviously isn't gonna work either. It's kind of rough. This Stantler's kind of, not this month. Wait and see what Santa brings you. That's true. And if we can't do it this month, it's not the end of the world. We do have other stuff we can play. If I can afford it, I will. But I've already got, yeah, a shit ton of bills coming out this month. So I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. I get paid tomorrow. I may even be able to wait till my Twitch payout comes through as well and use that to buy it, but we'll work something out. Not the end of the world, not a massive deal. I'm trying to stay positive about it. We've already had that many issues the last, like, month. This is honestly nothing compared to the other shit we've had to deal with, so we'll work it out. I need to, like, heal everyone real quick. Revive. Revive. Good thing we just bought more revives. And more potions. There we go. I opened my pay packet and it was just the tax office laughing at me. It was like one of those birthday cards that play a sound, but it was just laughing. I don't know which way we're supposed to go. What's this way? Free stuff? Yeah, please. 2 max potions. Nice. And 2 timer balls. Cool. Alrighty. We'll get to the bottom of these stairs and then we'll call it for the day. Because it is coming up on our end time anyway. On the plus side, I worked a couple extra shifts this fortnight, so I should get a little bit more pay than usual. But I also have more bills this paycheck than I usually would, so we'll see what happens. Thunderbolt the Octillery, for sure. You know, GameCube controllers are actually really comfortable. the like grooves in the triggers fit your fingers like perfectly when you're resting on them. I thought this was a really dumb controller when I first got it, but it's actually stupid comfortable, which is kind of embarrassing. Intimidate. Lame. Oh, well, that's a terrifying animation. Alright. Gust on the Dunsparce or Thunderbolt this Masquerain. That did nothing. Alright, Surf's definitely our best bet. Did the Midlight launch for the GameCube? What a throwback, dude. Ow. Hey, get paralyzed, scrub. Oh, we flinched. Of course we fucking did. Set it up all night playing Super Monkey Ball and then went to work. A good use of your time though, honestly. Super Monkey Ball's kind of a vibe. I don't think I was alive yet when the GameCube came out. GameCube release date. No, I was not alive yet. It was a good 6 months before I would grace the world. The GameCube is older than me. Piloswine. Not great for Ampharos. I am gonna swap Ampharos out. And let's bring in Meganium. Or just destroy these guys with spread moves. Surf and Razor Leaf. We haven't used Meganium in a hot minute, to be fair. Sweet. Awesome. Piloswine used Dig. Brilliant. Headbutt. Ow. I wonder who that Dig's targeting. Probably Meganium, because it would have seen Ampharos in that spot. Ooh, and we outspeed too. Oh, it misses the Piloswine though. Damn it. In 2 weeks, I'm officially middle-aged. It means you can have a midlife crisis. Let's go. It can be a midlife crisis instead of just like a regular crisis. There'll be a reason for the crisis. There you go. And a Selgor in chat. Apparently I already have an Selgor. Sweet. I'm a loner. Alright. Let's heal everyone. Do I have a paralysis heal? I do not, but I do have a full heal. There we go. Bought a convertible car and I'm looking to move maybe to Australia. God damn, you should. We welcome you. Does that say station? Alright, let me grab whatever this is. 4 Ultra Balls, let's go. That replaces what we used on suicune. Alright, we can't go in there. Can't go that way. Station! Hello! I'll protect Lady Venus. I'm gonna destroy you. Loudred and Survivor. Level 40s. Alright. You can do that. We've got this. I have the power of Suicune and Ampharos on my side. Surf, Thunderbolt. They stand no chance. Alright. It's like a third damage on each of them. I can get behind that. That's fine, because I hit Loudred instead. Cool. That's one Pokemon down, turn 1. Nice. A Sneasel. I can deal with that. It's a Shadow Sneasel. Alright, Surf again, and then I'll Thunderbolt the Survivor this time, because we're slower than it, so it'll come up from its dig first. That's if we survive this dig. I was already uncertain, but after that defense drop, I'm not at all confident. We lived on 13 health. We have to swap. Cool, we knocked the Survivor out, but at what cost? Oh, I wish we could stay in for Corsola. No. Surf and let's swap Meganium. Bring Meganium in. Cool. Shadow Rush, I'll deal with that. Take Recoil Scrub. Get recoiled on. Cool. Awesome. It's not doing a whole lot, but it's something. Spike Cannon. Ow. 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 Okay. Not great. Spread moves for the win! Stop screeching at me. Razor Leaf Surf. This'll knock him out, surely. Cool. Takes out the Corsola at least. Surf won't knock out Sneasel all the way, but it'll get it close. Ampharos leveled up. Nice. Oh, it did knock out the Sneasel. Wonderful. Probably because it was the only Pokemon on the field. Awesome. Someone please protect me. You were the one who was doing the protecting, and now it is you who needs to be protected. All that horrible boy can meddle anymore. Link up with Iron at the Shadow Lab. Are you talking about me? Can't lead them to the lab. Is there a save station somewhere? Pretty please? There's an item in here. Black glasses. That boosts dark type moves, doesn't it? Yeah, let's give that to Umbreon then. Sweet. Is there a healing station or like a save station anywhere? No. Welcome back, Sith. Things are going great. We are almost wrapping up for the day, I believe. Excuse me. Can I go in here? I can. What do we got? Key is missing. I don't have a train key. Okay. Oh, there we go. You're easy to dupe. The key for the shadow line is right here. Oh, they're booking it. Alright, chase him down. Oh, did they drop it? Oh, they fucking dropped it. Nerds. Alright. There we go. Boop. Oh, lame. Go all the way back to this end. There we go. Alright, let me go ahead. Snooze this ad. Because we are about to wrap up anyway. I just need to get to a save station. Cool. Where are we now, I wonder? Oh, we'd be at the lab, wouldn't we? That's where they said they were going. Oh, can't go that way. Just realized I'm here and Owl isn't. Yes. Yes, no, Owl is not present today. That's alright. Oh my god, Squiggle, can you get out of the way? For Christ's sake. Wasn't Lady Venus supposed to be coming? I've seen your faces. You're the blacklist. How did you get down here? All I want is a save station. I don't want to... Christ. I don't want to bother you. I just want a save station. Never be able to chase us now. Yeah, so they didn't want us to follow them, so their solution was to blow up the stairs. Main gate key. Sick. Where would one find a main gate? What is this? A U-disc. Alright. I guess maybe we go back on the train? Would be my guess. We might have to go back to the fucking Colosseum to find a save station. Alright, well, we'll get off the train. There was none of those doors. Okay, well, we can use this now. So that helps. That takes us back to the top. Cool. Go this way? Question mark? Well, either way, at least we can get to the save station from here. Actually, you know what'll be even quicker? If we go this way. Yes. Sweet. Alright, go ahead and heal. And we'll go ahead and save, and then we will wrap up stream for the day. Save. Snooze the ad again. There we go. Alright. That is it. There we go. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I hope that we all enjoyed despite the very abrupt change of plans, but I hope we enjoyed. We're making some progress in this game, which is nice. I don't think we've actually got a whole lot left of the game to do, so we should finish it by the end of the month. So we will play some more Pokemon Colosseum on Friday for our Nintendo Friday this week. Thank you for being here, Sith. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you to Soviet as well for all the bits today. I appreciate it. I think that's 100 bits is the total, if I'm mathing correctly. As for the rest of this week, obviously we are not going to be able to play Eternal Darkness for a while. So we will go ahead tomorrow and start Silent Hill 1, which I'm very excited for, because I have not played Silent Hill 1 yet. So I'm very excited for that. We're going to start that tomorrow. And I'll go ahead and update the schedule. With that, I'll let you guys know what happens tomorrow, if I'm going to be able to buy the controller or not. If I can buy the controller, then we'll play Silent Hill 1 and then we'll play Eternal Darkness when we finish that. If I can't get the controller, then we'll play Silent Hill 1 and then we'll move on to Dino Crisis when we finish that. But I will let you guys know what happens. Yes, I'm going to go start on dinner. I have no idea what I'm going to make yet. I have some chicken that needs to be used up, but that's as far as I've gotten. So we will see. But thank you all for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I hope that you all enjoyed. As for tomorrow's stream, though, it is 10 a.m. AEST. Tomorrow is our morning stream. And yeah, we will go ahead and start Silent Hill 1, which I'm very excited for. Today, let me have a look who we are going to raid. It's been a while since we've raided Cell. Let's go raid Cell. We haven't seen them in a while. They are a New Zealand VTuber, so they are like cousins of ours. They're a variety streamer. They play a lot of Nintendo games. They do a lot of 100% games as well. I've seen them play Zelda. I've seen them play Mario. Today they're playing Cuphead, which is always a fun one to watch, but they're super sweet. I think you guys will like them. Very chaotic vibes. So I'm going to send you guys over there. If you would like to stay up to date with what's happening with our schedule, go ahead and join the Discord server. And we also have my other socials for anyone who's interested as well. Go ahead and drop the raid messages if you would like to come say hi to Cell. Copy the first message if you're not subscribed. And the second one if you are. If you are lurking and you want to continue to lurk, please feel free to do so. But do join along with the raid nonetheless. And I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for some Silent Hill 1. I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. Stay safe and goodbye.